All right, yo. We back in the building. Big
We
bro, Lil Bro.
Big Bro Lil Bro. We back. This is episode what, 8, 7, 8?
Yeah. Hey, we knocking them out.
Yeah.
We knocking them out. Next thing you know, is episode 70, 80.
Yeah. Like it's amazing to go from episode 1 just randomly talking until episode 8.
Yeah.
So the first episode was boundaries.
Yep. Do a little quick recap. Wait. We got to introduce ourselves first. Come on. Come on.
Oh, where my manners? Sorry.
I am comedian Lonnie.
And I am the Flash.
And welcome to Big Bro, Lil Bro. As we
Big Bro
said.
Lil Bro.
And just to recap, go ahead and recap the episodes for us.
So as we're talking, we're like on episode 8, I believe. So we had the first one was boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Then it was respect my ish.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was mama trauma.
Mm-hmm.
The mama trauma. It went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was dating.
I think we did dating next. That was
Then we did mama trauma too. I think we missed another one. I missed one. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, all the ones that we say that if you like, please follow,
Subscribe.
like, comment. You know,
All of that stuff. It matters, y'all. It definitely matters.
it really, really does. And today's topic is she don't want a man.
One more time.
Today's topic is she don't want a man.
She don't want a man. Now, I'm gonna let you go ahead and tell me what that mean to you.
Well, to me, it's like, well, she wants a panderer and a placate. She wants a panda bear. Like she doesn't want.
Panda bear.
she doesn't really want a masculine energy. She wants a male. You know, a lot of times we get men and male misconstrued. You know what I'm saying? The maturation of a man, you know, versus a full-grown male.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so she doesn't want the leadership. She doesn't want to be under someone's covering and tutelage. She doesn't want to actually meet someone that she can learn something from.
Mm-hmm.
9 times out of 10, they meet guys that they can't learn nothing from. You know what I'm saying? You know, they have the mama traumas. They have babies with them, and they be like, "Well, we went on the same page." Well, if you had took your time to kind of understood that, you wouldn't even have to deal with some of that stuff. But back to this subject, she doesn't want a man. When we're in Atlanta, we hear all these dating things. It's hard to date in Atlanta. It's hard to this. The problem is kind of relative. It's all over the country, but we live in Atlanta, where it's a large concentration of black people, concentrated area of black people. I'm sorry. So, what do you think about that?
So when you immediately say that she don't want no man, I take it as she not ready. She's not ready for what it takes for a relationship and to nurture this man or that relationship, what it takes for that man. That's what I kind of took it as.
Well, I mean, that is a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I can see, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they're not ready. Sometimes they're just not in a position. See, we live in a world now, they trying to wash away roles.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nothing new under the sun. Everything has a position.
Yeah. And,
you know.
And then it go back to you say this all the time to me, like men and women trying to be equal, and like we got roles, like you know what I'm saying, like it's
we got roles.
It's not gonna,
and we ain't got roles because of the money, you know, because a lot of people equate man to money. We don't. That's like saying, well, my wife makes this much. I ain't a man because I don't make that. Mm-hmm. But you know, a lot of people actually think that way.
That's actually you're right. Yeah, actually, that's interesting you say that, because now that I sit here and think about it, most times when people have that conversation, they have it in terms of like money. Like money is the thing.
Yeah.
That they
and the thing is, then when they meet a brother who got more money than them, then they be like, well, you ain't gonna run me. It's like, at the end of the day, I hear women say this thing all the time. Well, a woman submits naturally to a man who's a leader. That's not true, because if she ain't never seen a leader, if she never been taught what a leader looks like, how is she gonna submit?
So a woman in an environment that has seen a proper leader.
Proper leader.
Yeah,
And the thing is, all leaders lead differently.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Some lead with brute force.
Mm-hmm.
Some lead with passive aggressiveness. Some leaders are kind of quote unquote placators.
Mm-hmm. What that mean? Placators.
I
Break
mean,
it down.
You're basically kind of pandering, making her feel good. Like you're not giving her the truth.
Mm.
You're just going along with it, but you know it's wrong.
Okay. And I don't want y'all to take this as like, oh my God, we're always bashing women, and that's not what this is. It's just these are open dialogues that we as men need to have and understand.
Because a lot of men aren't husband material or dating material, because a lot of them don't even understand what it is to lead.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people say, well, that comes from not having a father in the home. Yeah, it's somewhat true, but yet still, the same way you want to learn how to be whatever you do for a living, you got to get around like-minded people.
Yes.
And everybody home is different. So, but being a leader, you got to find the proper and right troops that's willing to be led by you. But you also got to have something. You got to also be a person that's leading them somewhere.
Okay.
Because a lot of guys be leading the women down the wrong path, because there's a lot of good women out here that get under the wrong tutelage and covering of the wrong guy, and they just run downstream. They just doing what they want to do. Like Mama D say on Love and Hip Hop, they just run amok in the palace. They are.
So let me ask you this: what are maybe some things that like guys can maybe look out for to avoid these women? Like, what are some signs that like?
Well, once again, when you're looking at a woman, and when you are, number one, you need to find a big brother. You need to listen to your mother, your fathers, your uncles, your grandmama. You need to understand what kind of woman you need to help you along the way.
Mm-hmm.
That understand that you are the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Like propping you up to put you in position to win. A lot of times you meet so many women in Atlanta, they want to meet guys who can put them in position. But it's so many successful women, how many of those women actually have put a guy in position? I mean, I'm not telling you to baby him, but he got to have something going on for himself. He got to be working. If you see he working 80 hours a week, but you know a better way that you can reduce some of the stress, that's what a help meet is. A person. I mean, it's so many avenues that we can look at this. There's so many ways we can look at this.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not looking at it correctly through the proper lenses.
Yeah.
We plan ourselves. We fall in love. Like I said in the podcast, I said we looking for paper over principle. We looking what looks good on paper when you're trying to date someone, instead of what are her principles, what are her core goals. And also, if you ain't got nothing going on for yourself, leave her alone.
Please.
I'm just gonna tell about the guys, man. Guys, leave her alone. If you see her grind and getting it, and she telling you, "Hey, come to me correct.
Mm-hmm. I ain't got time for the game.
Be about your business."
Mm-hmm.
You got to honor that. You got to respect that, especially if you ain't about yours. Like I feel like you shouldn't be dating nobody if you ain't got no money in the bank. No money.
That need to be the last thing.
And no money in your pocket. And I ain't talking about being a multi-millionaire, but a residual income.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of my.
You got other stuff to worry.
Yeah.
You got other stuff to worry about and focus.
Hey, one of my favorite movies is Dodomite, and Dodomite say, a romance without finance is a nuisance. And I ain't telling you that you got to be financially, like, you got it going on.
You ain't got to be Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, but you got to be trying to head to the right direction. So when you when you on your swivel, and you on your grind, and you on your focus, and you in your square, and you meditating and you praying and you being obedient to the word and you just moving with the universe, it'll open your eyes to what you need to be looking for.
And living in your purpose.
Living in your purpose, man.
Bro, I've been hearing that so much.
I used to have a saying. I say, preparation, purpose, prosperity.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Prepare for your purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Your purpose leads to prosperity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to be hungry. You got to run like a madman about your purpose. So even though she doesn't want a man, you have to walk in your presence of being a man.
Mm-hmm.
So when y'all talking and you talking to her, y'all just Xing all the stuff out of the way. And she look at you like, wait a minute. She look at you in a divine sense of like, man, I'm gonna follow him.
Mm-hmm. You got that
I trust him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of women like it comfortable. They like a man they can't trust because it's always a way. It's always an out for them. It's easy to get out.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah, because no, though, if it don't work out, it's just, you're gonna abort. You're gonna abort mission, and once you abort mission, you're gonna say stuff like, "Hey, well, we didn't get along because of he wasn't man enough, or he wasn't prepared enough, or he didn't have this going on, or he didn't know that going on." But you already knew off rip that he wasn't having that going on in the first place.
He showed you the signs.
Not to show you the signs. He didn't have it going on. He wasn't focused. He went on his square. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just wasn't on it.
You know what what you just remind me of? I'm tired of the narrative of the one-sided narrative. He wasn't this or he wasn't that. I've been running into a lot of women lately that have been getting out of relationships, and it's always the blame is him.
Yeah, because it's easy. Because no one's gonna question it. You can't question a woman. Yeah. You can't. What?
It's two sides to everything.
If you three, hers, yours, truth,
mm-hmm.
But you can't question no woman, bro. That's like me and my homegirls have a discussion all the time about dating. When a woman likes you, y'all go together. When she like what you do for her, y'all are just friends. And if you are not the one she actually choosing,
mm-hmm.
you're just a friend. But you can be everything she wants. But she just don't want you. And for a man the same thing. But men are a little different because if you look good and you give him a little piece,
mm-hmm.
and you're not really so chaotic, he'll fool with you. We're a little different than women. Women care about what you look like in the beginning. Then they care about they care about what you look like in the beginning. But their goal is to have the perfect ideal of what a man should be, or what their perfect guy should be.
Mm-hmm.
And men, because there's more women than men, we just want to find somebody who's suitable.
Yeah.
Like
we
really,
talked about this the other day. Perfect don't exist.
Yeah, and I'm talking about men. I ain't talking about males, because males will want the girl on Instagram. And all of us be liking the girl on Instagram because she look good. But when you read her stories, you see the bio, see the OnlyFans and the Cash App.
Mm-hmm.
Just know, you gotta. Once you get that, that's part of your maintenance. That's a maintenance fee. Yeah. Man, years ago, Ply had the saying. He said, when you see a girl on Instagram, she bad, and she always got them high price bikinis on. You see her around all that water.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you gonna be paying for it. You better get your ass off that page. Cause you gonna be the next dude paying for it.
Uh-huh. Are you ready to pay that bill, my boy?
Yeah, cause that's why I said she want a male, not a man. Because the thing is, my client earlier, she was funny. She was talking about that. She was talking about, there's nothing wrong with, a guy, make sure you straight. I said, yeah, when you his woman.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just because it's every blue moon, but he shouldn't be doing that because now he sets a fake ideal of this is what it's supposed to be.
That he gonna keep up with this.
Yeah, and he can't.
Yeah.
It's impossible. No one can.
Yeah. The taste only gets richer.
And the other day, I remember you sending that thing with Deion Sanders said about taking care of a woman or what, or
Yeah, like what?
how to keep a woman.
Yeah, how to keep a woman
Man,
happy or something like that.
You can't keep a woman happy if she don't want to be happy with you.
One more time. Say it again.
You can't keep a woman happy if she ain't trying to be happy with you. Flower cards and candy. You can spend all your time with her. You can give her everything she want, but if she ain't for you, it ain't gonna work.
That's real.
You know, like the other day we was talking, I say this is my analogy when it comes to dating and God and things of that nature. What God does is He puts you in a room with everything you like. Whether she look like this, she look like this, she look like this, she look like this. And he'll tell you, hey, maybe, yeah, she did, but you gotta deal with this. Can you deal with that?
Like break that down even further. Like,
okay, cool. But yeah, let me say, it's kind of like this, because no one's perfect, and it's like, okay, oh man, she got a banging body, but she ain't gonna work. So you gonna have to take care of that. Can you deal with it?
Yeah. So it's like he'll like give you what you want, but it's gonna come with
because everything comes with something.
Yeah. Good. Oh, good and bad.
Good
like
and
you
bad,
can't
yeah.
have. Yeah, you need both of them to exist. Yeah.
And the thing is, it's not quote unquote bad to certain guys, because certain guys will be like this. Well, I pay for it.
And they cool with that.
And they cool with it.
Yeah.
So that's why I say you gotta be a like-minded dater. Because if guy's cool with that, she need to talk to a guy who's cool with it.
Yeah.
Or,
So if it basically to further break this down, let's just say you got a girl who looks good. You want a girl who looks good, but you also want a girl that cooks. She might not be the one. Like, are you willing to put up with that or eating out all the time?
she may not cook. And the thing is, can you deal with it?
Are you okay with that?
Because I can't. There's no such thing as everything. No woman has everything you need.
Yeah, because nobody's perfect.
Because no one's perfect. But you got to ask yourself a question: what would be perfect for you as a man? Because and back to our title, she doesn't want a man. When men start being when men stop being males and start being men, she's not gonna have a choice. Yeah. Because they're getting away with the boys, the males, the placaters, the kikis, the I'll save you. Those guys. They're getting away with it. And it's not no fault of theirs, because hell, if you got kids and your kid ain't got to clean his room, but he still gonna get ice cream, hell, he ain't gonna clean his room.
Yeah. So like, what's the point?
What's the point? Who wants to actually do more work and I can do less? Everybody want to do less. I don't care how much somebody likes something. Everybody wants to do less.
Yeah. It's the famous quote of everybody want to be successful, nobody put the work in.
No one wants to put the work in, and that's the truth. Everybody thinks that one day they're gonna ride down the street, they're gonna get saved. Whether somebody's gonna discover them or somebody's gonna be like, "Hey, you should be a star," because no one ever talks about the process.
Yeah.
Like I used to have a friend of mine used to say, "Where's the baby? I don't care about the labor pains. Where's the baby?" Everybody just care about the end result. And that's how it is when it comes to dating. And that's how it is when it comes to even friendships and rapports. A lot of these guys babysit these females to make them feel good. They're not telling the truth. Like, once again, we're gonna use the Kevin Samuels. At the end of the day, people say, well, Kevin Samuels every woman should feel like a 10. No, everybody can't be rich.
Yeah.
You gotta have somebody actually go to work.
Yeah. Do you think that men more so deal in reality?
Yes.
Whereas
because
women deal in fantasy?
Because we've been told our whole life that we ain't good enough.
Yeah.
Women tell you ain't got enough money. You gotta have a job to get with me. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. And you ain't doing enough. And what's the day? The day they said the song Bills came out today. It came out 20-some years ago. When first we started off real cool. You know what I'm saying? Can you pay my bills? You know what I'm saying? But we've been hearing it our whole lives. That if you don't do right, somebody gonna come take your girl. And if you don't do this, blah. So men are unconsciously always on their toes.
Yeah.
But when a woman hears that she has to do better, it's always a problem.
Yeah, I went on a little rant the other day on IG, kind of talking about that. As I think about it, a lot of, like, I knew a homegirl from back in Milwaukee. She was like, yeah, I'm done messing around and being in these streets, quote unquote. I'm ready for my husband. And I was like, all right, so what are you doing to like work on that? Nothing. So then I was like, okay, cool, nothing. So you have everything you need. So I was like, yeah, you know how to cook? No. Do you know how to do this? No. So you just think that a man is gonna fall into your lap?
No, because she thinks that a rich dude's gonna find her. See, let me tell you something. Ain't that many brothers rich? Like
small percentage.
Small percentage. And the thing is, you gonna have to get with a regular brother who build it. But no one wants to actually have to deal with him.
Yeah. I'm like, I know this sounds like a stupid question, but I'm like, why? What's that?
Because it's not romanticized. Man, the struggle's only romanticized in rap music. The struggle ain't romanticized in relationships.
Yeah.
Downs aren't romanticized like a down.
Yeah, people don't talk about the downs like that.
What?
Or it's like a quick little chapter that they skip over real quick. You know, like, you know what I'm saying, when they talking about it. It's like, we had some rough time. But yeah, you know, we hear it. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense, but
yeah, but we hear. And the thing is, a lot of people don't like the downs. You gotta respect the downs.
Yeah. Shit, the downs is what built it.
That's what builds the character.
Yeah, that's what really bring out the true colors in
that's
anybody.
That's when you sit around the house and you done been with your old lady, and they be like, girl, how y'all get 30 years? Girl, we done been through some things.
Yeah, if you talk to them couples, like really
I love
talk to them. Like really talk to them.
I love them.
Yeah.
Like I used to cut a lot of the guys. I love them because they said we done been through some things. Bruh, as a man, before you start trying to date and be somebody old man and be a pick-me dude, you got to focus on your finance and your purpose and your mental and your emotional. You got to
build yourself up.
You gotta, cause, bro, there's no country for old men. You gotta build yourself up, bro. I'm telling you, cause if you don't do that, you gonna lose.
Y'all hear it?
If you don't do that, you're gonna lose because you're not equipped. You're not equipped to even lead. Yeah, so she don't want a man, but you're not equipped enough to even lead. And I ain't saying you gotta lead because you make more money than her. You gotta lead because you may know what to do with the money. She may say, "Hey, look, baby, I make 100,000. How we gonna do this? Do we need a $1 million house? You know, most dudes be, oh yeah, cause yeah, you know. But now he be like, nah, baby, you know, we can save that little money. We can get a house right here, East Atlanta, some. We can whatever and build and save the money, and we can retire this and blah 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 blah. You got to be savvy, and if you don't know how to do it, you need to learn. See, this first started off about the women, but men got to get in their place.
Yeah.
and for they can know what to choose, and you got to know, you got to have your man eyes on what you supposed to be looking for.
So break this down for me even more. Like tell me, take. I'm coming to you right now, right? And I'm telling you, like, I want to build myself up as a man. What are some things that you recommending that I do in order to do that? Prepare myself.
Okay. Then I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna say where you work at. Then I'm gonna ask you, do you like your job?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you see yourself on your job in the next some odd years?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I start off. Now, if you say, well, I don't like my job, I'm going to say, so what you want to do? And, well, I want to be a mechanic. Okay. So have you applied for Atlanta Tech?
Mm-hmm.
So you need to do all of this before you even meet her. Before you be trying to find her in search of a woman, you need to be in search of yourself. It's okay, and it may take a minute, but that should be taught. That should be taught to our sons at a very early age.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is it's not. We give them euphoric ideals. They can do anything they want to do, which they can. You can do anything you want to do, but ain't that many basketball players.
It take a whole lot of work to be.
Yeah, but guess what? But it don't take that much work. It take a lot of work, but the same amount of energy, you can become a lawyer. That's more realistic. See, men live on Earth. Most women live on Mars because they never been told that, hey, that ain't gonna happen. Because if that was the case, you wouldn't have that many baby mamas out here. Hey, this is kind of hard, so you shouldn't be doing this. That's not a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's not a good idea. You shouldn't do that. But they've been told that, hey, girl, you defeated not getting student aid. You defeated not living on campus, but you made it through, girl. You can make it through this. We gotta stop making our lives so hard, make it so difficult. We gotta minimize our car crashes. Because you notice, right, if you got too many tickets on your car, what happens?
Booting that shit. They take
Exactly.
They towing it. Too many tickets, you get your license suspended.
Yeah, so we got to stop having so many tickets on ourselves.
Yeah. Which brings us back to why this is so important, because you've been telling me for years, yo, I did this, so you ain't got to go through this.
Exactly.
The wisdom.
Man, look, I tell you guys all the time, I done been through so much, man. I done lived 10 different lives. At 41, I was in the store the other day. This girl said, man, you don't look no 41. I said, yeah. I said, but I don't look like what I've been through. Mm-hmm. And I don't romanticize it. I just try to give you, like, hey, if you ain't got to go through it, don't do it.
Stay away from that. Don't
you
do that.
You don't do it, bro.
Yeah.
Don't do it, man.
Hell, I still be learning stuff about you now. I'm like, what? You went through that? Like, you dealt with, you know what I'm saying? So,
and I'd be like, yeah, but you'll never know it because I don't carry that trauma on my sleeve, and that's why it's hard to date. I was watching. Shouts out to Anton and JR and those guys from Lil Peep. Let's talk. I like them. I watched an episode earlier. They was talking about, do you trust a woman? Can the woman be trusted? No, Alton was like, yeah, I trust my wife, whatever. And the young lady Courtney was like, but you can't trust no woman as far as you can throw it. I mean, quote, just paraphrasing, because women use their femininity and they woman to get out of things. You know what I mean? Or to do things.
Okay. Give me an example. Like what that means. What does that mean?
A woman can have a cleavage showing and get out a ticket.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if she can seduce.
So essentially, if the and it's different for every woman, but if it's severe enough,
yeah, she
will use that.
All will. It's a survival tactic. Like, people will lie if it costs their survival. and they can be most 100 stand up most people.
Yeah, shit, we see that in movies all the time. They
All
be
the time.
getting tortured, and they might be telling the truth, but they tell a lie to
Mm-hmm.
get out. Yeah.
Yeah, so that in itself, yes. Sure, that thing about, man. I see that. I see the look in your face, like you're there pondering.
Yeah, I'm just just kind of putting that together. What you were saying about as far as trusting a woman, it's I guess I never really thought about it like that. Like I never.
Well, like I said before in all the podcasts, when you was born, they never. Let me say this. Shouts out to my mom.
Mm-hmm.
One thing my mom instilled in me out of everything in life was the ability to think. And that's the one thing that most black men don't know. The ability to actually think, sit back, reflect, and think about what's going on. Mm-hmm. And whenever I'm not thinking, I always get jammed. And and sometimes when you're dating women
mm-hmm.
who aren't used to thinkers, you know what I'm saying? They think that you're trying to strategize on how to get over, not knowing that you're just trying to strategize on how to win, but not win with her, but just win. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Not win with her as far as like trying to get over her, but win with her.
Yeah,
along with you.
Yeah. Together.
Yeah. Sometimes the brains got to sit down and regroup, and get their bearings together, and get some understanding together, get some straightening.
No, nothing get straightened but straightened.
Hey man, shout out to Migos, man. Hey, that my song right there, boy.
Bro, what? Man,
I'm from Atlanta, boy. You know, straight but straightening.
Man,
but
I've
yeah.
been here long enough where that's. But okay. It's just so funny that like literally every time we record an episode, it's like all the things that I've heard over and over, it like comes together in a culmination, and it's like it makes sense to me. It's like, okay, I get it now, or I'm understanding more, and like I'm developing my wisdom. I be telling my partners some of the stuff that we talk about, and they be like, damn, Barbara's smart as hell. Hey,
nah, man.
And he
Look,
be knowing
bro.
some shit. He be knowing some shit.
I'm not overly smart. I'm just overly observant.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I go out, I'm a people watcher.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like other day, I went to the Hawks game.
Okay.
Man, me and my partner in there. Like I said, we just in there. We just looking around, just looking, and I just see the people. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah, she don't want a man. She over there simping. She over there with the simping. She ain't over there with pimping. She over there with simping.
She over there with a Simpson.
I ain't talking Dunny. You know what I'm saying? A simpleton. You know what I'm saying? But I digress. But no, man. But when I was thinking of this topic, and you was like, "Hey, man, what we gonna talk about this week?" And I was like, "Man, she don't want a man," because I meet so many women. Not even meet on a dating tip. It's just I just listen to them talk.
They'll tell you what you need to know.
But they don't want no man. They want to run. They want somebody they can run over. Hey, they want to think of the idea, give it to him, and make him think that he thought of the idea.
The inception.
Be like this. They'll be like, oh man, blah. They'll think of whatever idea. They'll give it to him. He'll be like this. Yeah, we should do this. He didn't even think of it. She did. Now, don't get me wrong. When that's used in a good way, that's phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Because he may not be financially savvy, and she is. And now, you know what I'm saying? And now she putting him on game. Yeah.
You know who a perfect example of that was Killer Mike and his wife.
Yeah.
When
you talking about the car?
Yeah. Instead of buying a car, she told him about a building.
Bro, you gotta that she want a man.
Do you know that people was arguing that about? Yes, you are correct on that. People was arguing about that and was just like, "Oh, how stupid are you as a man to like why does a woman need to tell you this?" And I'm like, y'all do realize that there are women out there that would be like, buy the car, or they would not have access to the knowledge to suggest buying the building.
But that's why you got so many dudes out here, like I said, the mama trauma. That's why you got so many dudes out here in bad situations. Because they've been listening to the wrong advice. Like, I've been cutting your hair, 12 years now?
Yeah,
13?
13, yep.
I ain't never told you, man, talk to all the girls. Just talk to all of them. You need 10 of them. Have I ever said that?
Never.
Since you was 18, you sat in my chair and I was like 27, 28. Not married, none of that stuff. What I tell you? Man, get you someone who won't lock you in.
Mm-hmm.
Be good and be straight. Then I told you that.
Sit down somewhere. Yep.
Sit down.
Because it ain't shit out here.
But these streets don't play fair. I told y'all, like Michael Jackson said, they'll kick you and they'll beat you and they'll tell you it's fair. These streets ain't got nothing for you. That's why it's so funny when I see all these memes of the girls. I'm going to the streets calling my name. I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. That's just the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Yeah, the fact that we're making that cool or seem cool.
Yeah, but the thing is, talking about the streets calling your name. Girl, sit down. Go home with them babies. Go home with that man and build. Hey, chill and build. Go build. I'm telling you. Boy, I'm telling you. Hey, hey, in my 40s, my nickname Bob the Builder. I want to build, man.
Home improvement.
Like, I tell females all the time, I'm like, well, I don't want to get married again. I just don't. I never had living girlfriend, so I don't do living thing. Like, but I want companionship. Mm-hmm. And I want somebody I can build with. Like,
so what does that look like for you? Like,
well, man,
in your eyes.
Well, maybe we'll live together. I don't know. Like, that's not something I've ever done. So it has to be something that made me say, you know what, though? I'll try it. I mean, outside of my ex-wife. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll try it. You got to give me something.
Yeah.
I don't want you to try to convince me, but I got to make something, make my heart feel easy, because that's not something I ever was privy to.
Yeah.
I was never one of those guys like, hey, 21, 22, hey, let's get an apartment together. Oh, it don't work out. Now I got to move. No, I've never been one of those guys. It just doesn't.
It's a lot.
That's never been something I ever done.
How many times you been through it? A lot. Yeah, I've done it. It's not fun. And I'll speak for that side that he doesn't know. It's not fun.
See, the thing is, that's y'all generation though, because y'all have done that perpetually.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, damn. I didn't even.
Yeah. And after this, my clients, I be like this. This me. I be like this. So you did what?
Damn, I guess you're right. Now that I think about
it,
shit. Well, I be damned. I literally only thought that like it was me.
No.
But now that I think about it, no, it is
a lot of them. Yeah.
Damn. Literally talked to a girl the other day. Found out she was single, and she was like, "Yeah, it's been tough, and I had to move back in with my parents." It didn't even click to me that like she also.
Yeah.
Another friend, she got into a relationship real quick. They moved in.
But the thing is, also after divorce, I had to move home with my mom for 3 years. Oh, Jesus.
Never again?
Man, grown people can't stay together, for one. But honestly, man, we have these talks because these are the talks me and my little brother have. And these are the talks that guys my age should have with you. Because honestly, I'm 41. Mm-hmm. I have these talks with the guys I know who are 51. They put me on stuff too. Mm-hmm. So they put it on me. I just transfer it.
So I'm gonna come back to this point of living together, but what's maybe something that like an old head has told you or gave you a game? Gave you the game too.
Well,
maybe.
When I take most old head told me this. When I got divorced at like 35, 36. Mm-hmm. He said, if you don't get married again by 40, you ain't getting married. Old head told me that. I'm like, man, what you talking about? He said, because you're gonna be so used to operating and moving alone. Mm. Even though you may crave companionship and you may like companionship and you may want. Let's go.
All right, y'all. I must say, I just got to shout this out. Just learning about you, like actually learning about you though. Like I've known you for 13 years, but actually learning about you has been as of recent, and it's an eye opener. Let me just say that. So, yeah, we just had a friend come through, and lo and behold, one of my friends is his longtime partner. So it's like all the stories he told me was like, it's like confirmed. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those. It's like validation almost. Like it's like no. This is who he was. So that's crazy. We just had a moment of that, but yeah, man. Like I'm still in shock a little bit.
But hey, he was thrown off. He was like, wait a minute. You know, wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't just talk this. I done seen this before.
Walking like a talker.
I done seen this movie. I done been a part. I done been a part of a motion film that was on Dolby Digital surround sound. You remember back in the days, it was like Dolby Digital surround sound.
Yep.
Yeah. So I digress.
All right, but back on topic, y'all. As we get back to it, and she don't want no man. She wants a male. She wants somebody to run over. Just to recap.
Not only run over, she wants somebody that she doesn't really have to necessarily submit to. She wants somebody that she can be actually equal to. See, it ain't about equal, it's about submission. And submission, I use submission just like the word says, what's it say, obedient? Obedience is bigger than sacrifice. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's not the same thing. I don't want you to be obedient like a puppy. But the thing is, when you're submitting to me, and you're submitting not only to me, but you're submitting to my program. And all I kept saying was this whole topic was not only submitting to my program, let me have a program that you can submit to. That's all it is. Let me be what I need to be. So yeah, so she don't want a man. Let me be at where I need to be. So when she see me, she don't want nothing else.
Yeah,
you got to make it scarce for him.
Yeah. Yeah, and even reiterating some other things you said, like, hey, y'all dudes got to have a program where
dudes got to have something going on for themselves.
Yeah, a purpose.
Unfortunately, these guys don't really have anything going on. All they got going on is stuff that's so trivial.
Yep.
So, my thing is this: get on your focus. Get on your grind. Get on your purpose. Stand in your square, like Anton say. Anton, my guy. I'm older than Anton, but Anton, my guy, man, he's pretty cool. I just listen to stuff. But stand in your square. Get in your purpose. Get in focus, like a camera. Get in focus, and run like a wild man. Because man, it's nothing like being focused, man.
You know what's even crazier to me? Like
what's up?
I've been relating more to like rap music has been like relating to me in my life so much more, or I understand it more. And just like things when they say, you know what I'm saying, you'll never lose women chasing money, but you'll lose money chasing women. But
you know what though? And that's a lie too, because here's the thing: once you get some money, you don't know who to talk to. You don't know which one to talk to. Yeah, and that's the truth. And that's the truth. And the thing is, no, you got a lot of options, but what kind of options are they?
Are they good options?
Are they good options?
What's the best way? Shit, I don't even know. That's a very general, broad question. I was gonna say, what's the best way to siphon through options?
Well, what's gonna put you in a better position to win, and not just win as far as like your ego, but who's gonna help you win as far as like navigating through this world.
Mm-hmm.
Who gonna do that? Get you somebody who gonna do that. Who gonna help you navigate? Who gonna help you piece this thing on out? Bump what look good on a picture, because that's the problem with a lot of us. A lot of us like what look good on the picture. We be like, oh man, she look good on the picture, but she look, boy, oh my God, she look. No, bump that, bro. Get somebody who gonna help you navigate through this.
Got some substance.
Who gonna some substance? Who gonna help you raise your kids? Who really know you? A person like yourself who won't have none. Meet your woman who don't got none either. Mm-hmm. Who gonna have your kids? Mm-hmm. Not because you made them yours, just because you made them yours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you meet somebody who got something, that's cool too. But understand they got to be under a covering in the program.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? That's what we was talking about before we broke. Was my generation. We living with.
Yeah. Y'all your generation don't have baby mamas. Y'all just have living girlfriends.
Damn, I never. That shit is. I want y'all to think about this. He is like 100% right. I never.
Most of y'all that 30, 31 to 21, 31 to 18, y'all ain't got baby mamas.
Why the hell is that?
But the thing is, y'all move in with them. Y'all be in 5 years, y'all live with 3 girls.
Yeah, I'll be on my third.
Y'all don't live with 3 girls, but our generation probably had like 3 baby mamas. But you didn't really live with them. You know what I'm saying?
Why? I'm trying to like. I'm literally trying to like reverse engineer. Like, why the hell is that? Like, I never paid attention to it, but now that I know it and I'm aware of it, it's like, damn, you are right. A lot of even my friends that I know, like, we be. Damn, even my homie. It'd be like the girls, like we start dating girls, and then they next thing you know they toothbrush.
No, because what y'all do is y'all be like this. Hey, you can move in with me. Because the thing is, your generation don't really coveted marriage, but that's not your fault. That's our fault because we had these baby mamas that we weren't married to. So you like, well, we gonna have the babies. We just gonna do the other shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the thing is, all of it's wrong. Man,
we got a lot of undoing to do.
Look, we got to, but you have the ability to do it.
Fuck, this is gonna be on my mind forever now, because I'm literally gonna be sitting here trying to figure out why. Like, what is it that
you don't gotta figure out why? You just gotta figure out how. You already know why. It's the mama trauma. You already know why. It's the not feeling like you're validated. Now you got to do the work. Hey, not yet. Not right now. We ain't getting married the next 2 years. You can't move. We ain't trying to move that way. But you shouldn't be trying to talk to nobody that you don't look at in that way.
Towards marriage, you're saying?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Because in my age, it's a toss-up. But at your age, you should do it. Because know what though? You're powerful. And you ain't got to deal with none of the BS when you choose the right one. I just want you to choose not the right one or the perfect one. Choose the one who's best for you.
Suitable.
The
suitable one.
Hey, that's what the word said, right? You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make Adam a suitable mate.
Not a perfect.
A suitable. So therefore, you got to know what's suitable to you.
Damn.
So, and unfortunately, she can't walk around here not wanting a man, because only men are around here. So that's why I said it like that. I kind of put it back on us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she don't want a man, but shoot, hell, it ain't a lot of guys walking around here that's not acting like men. Imposters. Hey, Transformers, robots in disguise.
Decepticons, boy. And now even hearing this makes me want to one, do better. 2, make you and Godfather Samuels proud, because he was telling me this. He was just like, you need to change everything you've known.
But the crazy thing is,
change your mindset.
It's crazy, right? Kevin Samuels told you everything I told you for the last 13 years.
Yep. More validation.
And the thing is, I don't feel no kind of way. You know what it make me feel like? I was right.
You was.
Like this. The one thing about men want to feel like, well, know what though? It wasn't in vain. Look, bro. I done already did it. So I just want you to see you win.
Yeah. It's like you're not in a rush for me to get the message, but you glad that I got the message eventually. Like I appreciate that. I definitely do, because
man, you know what I just noticed? Sidebar. The sign ain't on, man.
God, no, it was on during the whatchamacallit. It had to just went off, because I remember looking at it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it was on. Man. It was on for sure.
The sign ain't on, man.
Y'all, you know, the do better.
Hey, man.
Talk about the last episode.
Scenarios. That shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, have y'all checked out his commercial for the sitcom?
The trailer for
the trailer for the Bromates.
Did you rock with it?
Dude, that shit was. I'm sorry, I don't be wanting to cuss, but man, it was so funny, bro.
I appreciate that.
I was like this. I was like, ooh, I cut that.
Yeah, I appreciate that for sure. Had me looking around. Hey, I was looking at some of the shots like, nigga, them waves in that cut, nigga, fire. The boy did his thing. For sure. But yeah, man, I as always, you know what I'm saying? I can't say this enough, and I'll probably say this every episode, every other episode. Like,
do it.
Thank you.
Do it.
Thank you, because
do it.
Like, I don't want, like, there's no telling where I would be without the guidance. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me say this. There's no telling where I would be without you. Let me say, here's the thing. Here's the kicker, right? I remember I met Lonnie. Lonnie was like a 18-year-old freshman at Morehouse.
Skinny, small.
He couldn't even grow facial hair. He has big ass glasses on. We talk about this all the time. We crack jokes, and like we can share with you all, because you all like our family. Please, hey, y'all are part of Venerios. That shit crazy family.
Our cousins now.
Yeah. So, everything I ever told Lonnie is so funny. Like, Lonnie come back like 2 years later, be like, dude, you was right. I be cutting his hair. I'm like this. About what? He be like, you was right.
What I always say, Tez, you remember what you had said that last night?
He's so funny. So even when we started this podcast, it's like it came from, believe it or not, this idea came from 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. Before podcast even kind of existed.
Mm-hmm. Before it is what it is now.
Yeah, because me and Lonnie did this, coming to the barbershop, we was trying to get a haircut, blah, blah. We were just talking. I said, hey, man, Lonnie said, hey, man, it'd be amazing to tape these conversations. Mm-hmm. And I said, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I was like this, why? And he was like, hey, man, it's a thing called a podcast. I was like, no.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you just set up the camera and just do it.
Yeah, he's like, you set up the camera and you just go. I was like this, why would I do that? So anyway, a year after that, I say, hey, man, we should do a podcast. He says, maybe. So it all led up to this.
Yeah.
And once again, man, you know, Big Bro, Lil Bro, this has been a blessing. And I hope it's been a blessing to you all. If it's been a blessing to you all, please like, man. Please subscribe. Please follow. Please comment. I want to hear you guys. Because, hey, I read the comments. Mm-hmm. And I be want to respond bad.
Hey, this not just for us. This is for y'all. So if y'all have any topics, put them in the comments. If anything, it doesn't matter what it is. If it's something that you want guidance on, or a little clarity, or a difference of opinion, anything, just put it in the comments. It all matters, y'all, because we're trying to better us men as a whole. We're trying to repair, rebuild, restore. I'm kind of running out of rewords, but yes, y'all get it.
Hey, man, rejuvenate the community.
Just like that.
Like this. We just trying to get y'all some flavor.
Yeah.
And honestly, man, I appreciate you all who follow, who like, who subscribe. Like a lot of my clients, man, they be like, hey, man, hey, I listen to it. Y'all be, hey, man, Tej, man, you silly. Or Tej, you funny. I'm like, well, did you like and subscribe? Oh, I got to make a YouTube page. Man, please make the YouTube page.
Man, it's free.
It's free.
Y'all stop playing. Stop playing
you
with
can
us.
watch all the cool stuff. We're going to be here every week. And here's the thing. The more followers we get, the more likes we get, the more comments we get, then we can go live and we can really, really talk to you all. Cause I be wanting to talk to y'all.
Mm-hmm. I want to see it live and see what.
I be want to see the interaction. I be want to see somebody tell me I'm wrong. Just tell me I'm wrong. Cause if you
then
tell
you
me
better prove you right.
hey, tell me I'm wrong to prove you right.
Hey man, as always, appreciate y'all for watching.
All day long, baby.
And like he said, like, comment, and subscribe.
And subscribe.
And until the next episode, I am Comedian Lonnie.
I am the Flash.
And
we are out.
Peace.